Waveland for today's session. Thank you for all being here and wanting to listen to songs for seniors. My name is Amanda and I'm from Vaughan, Ontario, just north of Toronto. I grew up there my whole life, and I really started singing at a young age, at about 2. I started mumbling things. I think a lot of it was inspired by my dad, who also is a singer. He was a tenor, and we still do things together like weddings and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely having that person in front of you as a role model and inspiring you to do stuff from such a young age is so helpful, and I'm so grateful for opportunities like this, where I can, provide my talent and, let everyone hear the amazing music that is out there and bringing it to you live. I think that's really important, and that's also why I loved, to say yes to something like this, because I think music is just 1,000 languages, like an infinite amount of languages that can express so many things in such a little amount of time and a little bit of effort. So it goes a long way for sure. So I just wanted to do some songs that people are familiar with in a certain, time period and era, and popular songs that bring you back to lovely memories. So after that song, Hopelessly Devoted to You from Greece, which most of you probably all know, I'm going to be singing Imagine. And Imagine by the Beatles. Obviously I wasn't, alive when it was released, but I think it's such an amazing song to capture so many feelings, and just to have like that powerful like set of emotions inside you when you're listening to it. And I think I get it every time, and I would love to bring that to you at home and in the long-term care facilities as well. So here it is. virtual clapping. Yeah, so moving from that to, something else that I would love to share. Shortly before that, we have some little things that we can discuss about from the handyman. So shout out to Sienna Living Long-Term Care that's watching. Hello, everyone. And a question from Rob. How did you hear about the senior concert series? So the people that put together Waveland, I have been a part with for several other concerts. Prior to Waveland, it was called Ice Cream, run by the same amazing team and the same amazing person that put it all together, Dell, which I'm so grateful for the opportunity. So once I heard about this opportunity, I said, of course, I would love to. And that's how it came to be. And I'm so happy that something like this can happen. I think it's such a good idea for, getting the arts and the entertainment to long-term care homes, which sometimes I feel like we forget about, to do and see, how important music is for everybody and, to always keep that going, keep that momentum, whether it's in schools or, the whole community. So, that's pretty much that. So, moving on from the questions, my next song is another oldie. It's called Stand By Me. Most of you know this as well. And I think it ties in with Imagine. It's a bit more powerful, about us all standing together and, being as one as well. And, just kind of, uniting us all as one, that whole kind of thing. I know I'm very confusing when I talk sometimes, but I get the memo out, just sometimes a bit, all over the place, but you know what I mean. So here it is. You can get some snapping fingers wherever you are. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light I see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me, stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me, stand by me. So, I was just thinking, like, while I was singing that song, sometimes thoughts come in my head and I have to let them out. But I think also it's so important, just in life in general, like, even like if it's a little change or like a little thing you do, like the impact from that following, like, is so incredible. Like, every little thing that people do around in our community, in our country, stuff like that, like, it makes an impact, like, whether that's, saying thank you or like telling someone they have a nice day and stuff like that. I think it all comes together with like standing by each other. And I just, I think like, it makes you feel good and like makes everyone feel good. So I think that, like, just keep on spreading the positive vibes and, if you can show someone like you're a good role model and like, how amazing you are, like, it just makes the world a better place. So yeah, I have that theme kind of with the songs that I did pick. So moving along, note number 2, thank you. So we're gonna shout out Kensington Gardens. So that's a shout out. And do you have any New Year's plans? Your craziest fun New Year's story? So I don't, my New Year's plans are playing board games with my parents at home. But that's always fun. I also get frustrated when I don't win Monopoly and I tend to flip the board and I never really, completed a game because of that frustration. But other than that, a funny story. So I don't drink. Like, I'm such an energetic person and like I'm such a lively person without it, and I don't like the taste. So I never drink. Like, I can't stand it at all. I'm sure there's not that many people like me, but 2 years ago on New Year's Eve, I was like, I'm like gonna have a good time, I'm gonna relax, like I'm gonna, maybe try some red wine just to see, like, I always try giving it a chance, like, do I like it? So I ended up like just trying to drink as much as I could physically, like, it was so hard for me to, but ended up drinking like a full bottle, and I was just like, I was out to bed before like New Year's Eve happened. So that was probably my funniest New Year's story. But yeah, since then I still don't drink, so that didn't help. But yeah, so other than that, my next song is Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis. And I just did a rendition by Haley Reinhart. It was just like in a better key. And yeah, with this song, I think it's so beautiful. Like, I think for sure I want it at my wedding. Like, my grandparents had it at their wedding for their wedding song. Yes, it's been around that long, as everyone knows. But like, the words are so touching and it's so like emotional. I feel like when you can attach emotions with music, it just like brings it all together and just makes it like unbelievable. And if you know the words, feel free to sing them wherever you are. So here it is.
Falling in love.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite songs, I think. Like it just, it speaks for itself, basically. So other than that, my final song to tie this all together is going to be Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Catherine McPhee's version, but I know everyone knows it from The Wizard of Oz. That's been around for so long. And other than that, we have amazing performances to follow. The next one's going to be Denise, which will have a set. And then I do have one last note. Before I go, after my final song, shout out to Spvde Yazdani. And my question for the remainder is, who is your biggest music inspiration? So that's a very difficult question. Whoever did that is a good question. I'm gonna have to say, overall, what inspired me so much growing up would be Christina Aguilera. And I think, I wanted to be her, and I watched every aspect of her voice and what she did, and I felt like I could relate to the way I would sing early on, as seeing that as an idol and a role model. So yeah, I would say Christina Aguilera would definitely be number one. Other than my dad, of course. He's number one, and then she's the other number one. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane, just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds so much for listening. You're in for an amazing show ahead, and all the best. Happy holidays and happy New Year. Thank you.